lost my best friend to 23. She left her body in Harvard above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found.
What is going on? It is Sons of Grimnia. How is everybody doing? Like, comment, subscribe this video for me, please. It would be much appreciated. All it is just a quick review today on the Plzen and United game at 5:45 kickoff. 5:45 kickoff? I think it was. Anyway, we are on. We won 2-1. A win's a win. To sum up the video, what more to say? No, I'm joking. So first half is possibly one of the most boring games of football I've ever seen in my life. Nothing happened from both teams. The passing was shocking. The tackling was out of time. It was bad. The stats do say that we had the large majority of possession. We did, but they didn't do anything with the ball. We lost the ball a lot. It was one of those. It was one of those games. Go in from back to front to start off with their goal. If you want to see what I think of Onana, please do go and watch my last review. That sums everything up. I had to have a sit down and a coffee just to calm down. Because I don't know. I don't know what to do for the Man City game, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know whether take a gamble and buy India or whether you keep Onana in, to be honest with you. I'm at that point where I'm just a bit over it. I'm over him. You can't make as many mistakes as he does. It's beyond a joke, to be honest with you. Amram, it's going to be interesting whether Amram keeps him. It's not his signing, but he was worth a lot of money. He is well liked. He's a key player in the dressing room, as far as I can tell by sort of interviews and stuff like that. He's a very confident bloke. What's going to happen if his confidence knocked? I don't really know, but I think it's a risk playing him against Man City, but it's also a risk playing Bindy and bringing him into the fold. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Back to front, we've got back three. Thought played alright. Delict, usual self, solid, win aerial duels, good coming out, comfortable on the ball, all that kind of stuff as well. Martinez, bit of a weird one. His form's dropped off a cliff a little bit, to be honest with you. But you can still see that he does need to be in this team for his leadership qualities. Like I said, it's not going to be an in-depth one today. It's literally just running through and giving my reactions to the game. Jekyll and Hyde as a football manager term that needs to be used. First half, shocking. Second half, coming into the game a little bit. We got the goal straight away. Rasmus Hojlund is... Anybody who watches my channel knows I absolutely love Rasmus Hojlund. Give him the ball and he does score. He is prolific. He is becoming a poacher. I'm actually more impressed with the first goal than I am the second goal. The second goal, he sort of does a bit of Lukaku vibes. It sort of backs in, rolls on the bounce, because it's not a good ball from Bruno. He's going to get the plaudits, but it wasn't a great ball. It's bouncing, it's high, so he kind of sort of backs in, uses his body, rolls a defender and hits it across the goalkeeper. Very good finish, technically good. But the first goal is right place, right time, bit of luck, and it's a finish. This is what we need. He scored one against Forest. He scored one tonight as well, so I'm more pleased about that goal. A bit of a rude type striker instinct type of goal, rather than a bit of technical quality, which we know he has anyway. That brings me on to Bruno Fernandes. I generally thought he was the man of the match today. I thought he was just a general Bruno performance. He's all over the pitch. He covers every blade of grass. He tackles. He works hard. He's a bit of quality on the ball. He's quick thinking for the free kick. It's just so many things that Bruno... I don't understand why he gets so much hate. I know his attitude is annoying. He's arm flinging and all that, but he's unbelievable. He's so good. Easily our best player since Fergie. And what's that? 11 year now? Takes some doing. We've had some big players come into the club. Pogba, Zlatan, Lukaku, Mkhitaryan. Some big players coming into the club. And he is by far the best player that we've had since Fergie. That's got to tell you something. He's our captain. His assists, his goals have dried up a little bit, but it was kind of impossible to keep that run that he was on because it was ridiculous levels of quality from Bruno. But very pleased with Bruno Fernandes' performance today. Gritty, worked hard, good on the ball, used the ball well. All you can ask for from your captain. So the title of this is going to be, is this the end for Marcus Rashford? Personally, it's going to pain me to say this. It's going to be a sad day, but I do think it's actually the end for Marcus Rashford. I really don't want it to be. I hope he proves me wrong. Fingers crossed he proves me wrong. But it's more hope, I think, than actually believing that that's going to happen. He doesn't look interested. His body language is shocking. He doesn't look happy. Maybe it's better for him and the club if we sort of complete refresh. Get all the resemblances of the past dissatisfactions out of the club and start to make a bit of a refresh and bring people in. The signings that we did make in the last transfer window are large majority very, very, very good. De Ligt, Mazraoui, etc., etc. Xerxes, I'm not overly struck on him, I've got to admit, but it's one of those things. He's not bad as a backup. He holds the ball up well. He brings people into play. He's just too slow. He's too slow. He doesn't finish his chances, and he's a striker. So it's one of those where you kind of got to accept maybe that he's not the starting striker. But if we do bring in another striker, I know Son is on a free. That could be a possibility. I know he's not a striker. He might play in that sort of number 10 role, but he can sort of do both. Bit of a versatility. If you want to do wingers, he can play out wide as well. It's an option. It's an option. I have seen other people mention Son as well, like on Twitter and stuff like that. So this is what's brought it to my attention a little bit. I don't think he'd come. Personally, I really don't. But it would be a very good signing. So overall, I do think the first half was shocking. Second half, we come into the game a little bit. We can create chances. If we start on Sunday, like we did today, it could be a 3 or 4-0 before we even open our eyes and get started. However, what is on our side is City is on the worst form that I've seen in a club for a long time. For a top club, anyway. Pep's having a bit of a meltdown. Haaland isn't scoring. De Bruyne is old and got shit hair. Jack Grealish is a fucking douche. So, hopefully, we can do them. Hopefully, we get the win on Sunday. We did get the win tonight. It was a 2-1 win against Plzen. Viktoria Plzen. And that is an away win that takes us into the top 4, I think, in the Europa League table, which is perfect with Rangers and somebody else that I can't quite remember at the moment coming up very soon. Amrin's doing a job at the moment. Let's see if he can do it against the Scum on Sunday. Come on, lads. Good win. 2-1. Like and subscribe the video. In a bit.